Hello guys, welcome back. Dito sa video natin ngayon, we are going to talk about how to transcribe a podcast, and we'll also talk about turning it into an article by adding more content and organizing it better. And then for the transcription, you don't need any special equipment. Merong mga companies na nag-focus sila sa transcription. Meron sila yung apak-apakan gani nila na equipment para mag-stop, mag-move forward, mag-move back. So, I don't have that equipment since I'm not a professional transcriber. I just transcribe, using my laptop and using my keyboard and my mouse. So, you just need a keyboard, you just need your mouse, and that's it. And another task that I do for this particular task is to turn the podcast, yung transcribe ko, into an article. So I am allowed to add more content, to do some research, and then to organize the article better para mas madali siyang basahin ng mga readers. And then this is the podcast. So a podcast, what is a podcast? A podcast is para siyang yung sa radio gani na puros lang siya audio, puros lang siya, what you can hear. So it's usually uploaded dito online and you just need to click play. So medyo mabagal, let's try reloading. And what I did, actually the work is already done. I spent several hours transcribing and adding and writing some more things. So itong naka-red, these are the things that I personally wrote. And yung naka-black, ito yung transcribe ko from the audio here. Grabe kabagal talaga ng internet ngayon. So again, yung naka-black, yan yung transcribe ko. Yung naka-red naman, yan yung mga dinagdag ko. So I did some research in Google, and it just so happens that I've also read the book by Dale Carnegie, so may naisip ako na related sa topic. And ang topic dito is teaching your child to be grateful. And of course, if you're a parent or if you're a guardian, this applies for us as well, as parents and as guardians. And another thing that I did, kasi sa transcription, tuloy-tuloy lang siya. Yung audio ba, yung podcast, tuloy-tuloy lang siya. Wala siyang mga, paano siya i-organize. Wala. So ako na bahala naglagay ng spacing, nag-separate ng paragraphs. Ako na rin bahala nagdagdag ng mga bullet points. So, added bullet points, added yung mga highlighted or bolded na subtopics, and then added a summary at the top, added a recap at the end. And what I did there, I used the 3 T's of training. Yun yung tell them what you're going to tell them, yung summary, you tell them the details, and then tell them what you just told them. So ito yung summary recap at the end. And I talked about that in detail doon sa expert level articles na videos, which I hope na panood nyo, because I share 11 powerful principles there that you can use to make very very good articles, as if you are the owner of the as if you're the owner of the business, as if you're speaking like you're the CEO, you're speaking like you're the founder. So it's really good, it comes up really good. And then Another principle that I used when writing here is to just use simple words. Don't use complicated words. So use simple words that a 5-year-old and an undergraduate can understand. So that's another principle that I used. And then another principle that I use, which I did not talk about in the 11 principles, is I think it's called the double readership path. Hindi ako sure, but this principle is based on Dan Kennedy, on the ultimate sales letter. I think ito yung tinatawag na yun, but baka na baliktad ko. But yung point niya is that there are readers and there are skimmers. So, merong two types of people. They are the people na talagang babasahin niya yung detalye ng sinulat mo. Meron din namang mga skimmers na parang they're not in the mood. They're not in the mood. So, personally, ako, I'm both. I sometimes read everything. Sometimes I skim. Depende sa situation ko. Depende sa attention ko at that moment. And that's what I did in this article. I created a summary. And that makes it easy for skimmers to get the main points. And I added some yung naka-bold and some bolded na mga headlines. Yan. So it makes it easy for skimmers na ang basahin lang nila ito lang. Then as they go down, sometimes they will find out a topic na ma-intriga sila. Like adopt a there you are mentality. Parang ma-curious sila na ano man yan? Oh, yun pala. Ang there you are mentality pala, it's mentality where if you meet a person, an acquaintance, don't say here I am. Focus more on there you are. Parang na-miss na kita garon. Ganun. So it's focusing on the other person rather than yourself. So it's a really good topic, and as I was transcribing, I was enjoying myself. Syempre, and then as I was researching, it's very enjoyable because the topic is about gratitude. So after I did this article, syempre I felt the effects of gratitude. And yan, I added more content here, yung approach ni Einstein, which I researched. I've read that before, and then nalimutan ko ano yung exact na quotation niya, ano yung exact na quote. And yung exact quote from Einstein was, 100 times a day, I remind myself that my inner and outer life are based on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. So, very wonderful quote about gratitude, na every day just take time to say thanks 100 times each day, and remember na we are being supported by people around us, even the roads that we walk on, and that where the the people travel. That's very important in supporting our daily needs, kasi without the roads, without the government that organizes na maayos yung roads, paano i-transport yung mga pagkain? Kung walang roads, maglubak-lubak yung mga kotse, yung mga dala na mga pagkain masisira kaagad, kasi maano siya, mag-vibrate ba, or mabunggo-bunggo yung mga saging, mag-itim-itim kasi magano. So there's so many things that are supporting us. The water is coming right to our faucets. Dati we had to go to the well and then mag-igib ng tubig, but now the water, it's so convenient. And then the air that we breathe, the plants. So 100 times each day, just notice those small things, those small priceless things to be grateful for. So, and I just wrote that there, and the red ones, I added them. Then ito yung summary doon sa dulo. It's just a recap. Oh, not this one. Summary and recap dito sa end. Let's check yung podcast.
Welcome to episode 121. Be grateful and become unstoppable.
So this is the podcast from the client, and he made this podcast, and all I did was just to let you see how I transcribe it. And sometimes it's a bit challenging because hindi tayo sanay doon sa yung accent ng client na meron silang sarili nilang UK accent or US accent na mahirap na very different from how we say it in the Philippines. But there are sometimes na when he mentions a name like itong si Christy, sabi niya, say thanks Christy Ling, author of Empower Your Day. Syempre hindi ko naintindihan ano yung pangalan, C ba siya or CH, hindi ko alam. So what I did was sinearch ko lang yung Empower Your Day and nakita ko yung author. Ang pagka-spell pala is si Christy, Kristi Ling. So definitely use Google to research words that it's not clear. I-type mo lang ano yung context, and if hindi talaga siya clear, if it's not clear, then note it down on your Word document and note down the time when it happened. Okay, so that's what I do. And there's different kinds of transcription. Meron yung talagang dapat kuha mo lahat, pero ito sa case na ito, ang goal lang kasi is gumawa ng article. So even if you miss one word, as long as makuha mo yung thought, yung it's okay.
Stop what you are doing right now, wherever you are, as you listen to this. I want you.
So, yung first part niya is stop what you are doing right now, wherever you are, I want you to listen to this. So, hindi ko siya sinali kasi parang hindi siya appropriate para sa article writing because it's more of for the podcast. So, nagdiretso na ako sa next.
To do something. I promise you will take less than 1 minute. And here's what you're going to do. Smile.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dito na nag-start.
You
Smile.
heard that right. I want you to smile. It doesn't have to be a wide grin. Just a natural subtle smirk would do. And hold it. Hold it. Keep it that way for longer than 20 seconds. Feeling more elated and happy already. This exercise belongs to a long list of many other gratitude exercises that have been created to help you feel more thankful for everything you have in your life and to attract a positive energy towards you.
Yan.
Christy Ling, author of Empower Your Day, recommend.
So, yung manotice nyo na hindi exactly the same kasi dinelete ko yung ibang parts, inedit ko na. And then, yung part naman ni Christy Ling, nandito na siya banda sa baba na. Kasi gi-reorganize ko man para ano yung mas maganda pag-present doon sa ano. Pero kung ang trabaho nyo is transcription lang, then you just need to type it na diretso na. No need to, add any content.
That we practice.
So, ganun lang. I just press the play button
essence.
and the pause button. And, just use what resources you have. Your laptop, your computer, your keyboard, and your mouse.
Smile, say thanks, and set intentions through goals. A smile held for more than 17 seconds has been proven to alter your biochemistry. Smiling increases the levels of happy neurotransmitters in your brain, such as dopamine, endorphins, and serotonin.
Yeah, so medyo mahirap kung hindi mo alam yung spelling ng words, go to Google. May narinig ka na dopamine. Ano man yung dopamine? Tapos minsan wala tayong idea. So just type what you think, kahit mali yung spelling, Google will help you correct it. So tinype ko dopamine, ginawa niyang dopamine, merong E sa last. Yan. So endorphins, kahit mali yung spelling mo, ano lang yung pronunciation. And Google will give you corrections. So quite helpful. That's how I did the entire and it will take some time, of course. Especially since mahaba, 16 minutes yung yung podcast, and there's like 100, this is episode 121. So there's over 100 things to transcribe. And so, usually pag may mga transcription projects, marami silang pinapatranscribe. Then yung iba naman, konti lang. But in this case, tuloy-tuloy ito siya na project.
Which affects your mood, making you feel more relaxed. And before you ask, where am I going with this? Here's something to think about. Out of everything you have been doing today, at work, school,
Pag UK na pag UK na accent, usually ang O nila is parang U pagka-pronounce, imbis na about, parang ganun, parang medyo deep. Here's everything to think about, parang ganun. So minsan kung stuck tayo masyado doon sa specific na sound, mahirap siya i-translate. So yun lang, just realize the differences in O sounds, U sound, and then letter R is usually silent R. Parang prolonged lang siya na imbis na brain, yun yung Pilipino pagkasabi. Brain, parang silent lang siya. Gratitude. Imbis na gratitude. Parang less siya. Appreciate. Okay lang na hindi masyado gina-pronounce yung R. And there's some tutorials there in YouTube, mga how to speak the UK accent, parang may British accent konti. And that's a good starting point. It's just a 5-minute video. It's a good starting point para mas madali nating maintindihan ano yung differences in pronunciation. Once we understand that, mas madali ding malaman ano yung sinasabi nila na words. Ito siya, 8 tips for English pronunciation. Dito ako natuto sa person na ito, but I think iba yun siya na video. So, well, I'm just gonna check this out. Kasi baka nandito lang din. Ayan, ito siguro na yan.
Ngayon, sa bawat surf sachet, may all-day free text na at Facebook pa para sa TNT, Smart at Sun. Kaya bilhin na ng surf.
All day na, instant pa!
May free text na buong araw.
I-text lang ang code to 4388 for free!
May all-day free text sa bawat sachet.
Hi everyone, I'm Jade. What we're talking about today is some pronunciation tips for British English. Some of them are tips, some of them are observations that you might be interested to know. We've got 8 of them, so let's get started. Pronunciation of ED word endings. This is not specifically a British English issue. If your preference.
So, hinahanap ko yung mga other tutorials niya. So, pwede nyo i-watch lang yung videos here. So, yun, just familiarize with it, and then it will make it easier to listen to yung mga strange accent. And that's basically it for the transcription. It's just going here and typing it in. And of course, dapat meron tayong konting background sa grammar, spelling, ganon. Usually, kung mag-transcribe ka, you need to have a certain level of writing skill. And dapat mahilig ka magbasa para marami yung vocabulary mo, which makes everything easier. But even if not, pwede man siyang i-develop over time. If you get a project na transcription, you can develop that skill. Then, just hard work, pagtiyagaan mo, and, day after day, you will learn more skills. So, I hope that you've got an idea from this video about what's involved in transcribing a podcast and what's also involved if ikaw yung nag-article writing and then i-improve mo yung podcast para maging article siya. So, to sum it up, summary is that just use the 11 principles that I talked about in the expert level articles, part 1, part 2, and part 3. and you're gonna do good. So that's it. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video.